好，走，等一下啊。
Oh, we are live. Okay.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So we have a really good feedback last time, and now we are really welcome that you have you here. And I'm Christina, the bazaar shopkeeper, and this is
Eric, good to see you guys again.
So what we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot of things. It's very tense preparation this time.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, because Chinese New Year, we have 7 days, and a lot of people come back after 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also trying to put together the most complex demo we ever have.
Really?
This time we're going to talk about local Jarvis, building your own Jarvis with local large language models with home assistants. So we're trying to put everything we have and squeeze them into this demo today.
Okay, so if you have any questions, you're free to leave comments in the chat box. And we will try our best to see it and then reply you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think last time we were too busy talking and to promotions,
exactly.
but I think this time let's leave more space to answer to people's questions because we are going to have more contents done by the demo themselves. They will show themselves, they will be ready to interact.
It is true, you can ask, if you want to ask our demo to do something for you, you can leave in comments.
Yep.
So you said it's like a Jarvis, is that smart? Smart enough?
It's getting there.
Okay.
For Iron Man, it's like sci-fi.
Yeah.
We were thinking that maybe after 50 years later, we can have something like that. But I think what we have today, with thanks to ChatGPT, thanks to all the efforts by all kinds of LLM, we are pretty much on the track towards that. And the intelligence, I think, is really getting there. It's amazed us. I'm going to show you very, very shortly. But I think the actuation is not there yet. If you ask Jarvis to make your helmet, you still need a lot of things to do. I think in the digital world, it's a much faster pace than the physical world today.
Yeah.
The automation, the robots are catching up. But I think we can start today to demonstrate and to work with the community to build Jarvis at your command.
Okay, yes. Then it's all is it private? Because now people are really care about privacy. And
of course.
We don't want to share our intimate questions in online,
There's so many things you don't want to share to a public large language models, especially in your home, in your office. If you have a device to listen to you all the time, look at what you are looking at, it's quite frightening. So I think eventually, the OpenAI or other centralized large language models will be very powerful. But everybody deserves to have your own GPT, for your office, for your home. Even every person should have a GPT for yourself. Maybe in the near future that we will be asking our GPT to do live streaming.
Yeah, or reply emails, or be customer
much
service.
More than that.
Yeah, much more.
Okay. But today, I think what we are trying to do, first step is to demonstrate how far is it for LLM to work in local, Jetson platforms.
Okay, let's see. So we have a demo?
I think I'm going to show you some of the efforts because we don't start the demonstrations or researches from scratch. We worked on top of a lot of crusaders' efforts. We have NVIDIA Jetson. They have a generative AI lab. Let's check does things work. Right.
I see a comment says it's PAage in the house.
PAage?
I don't know what is PAage though.
Can anyone, whoever thinks that, explain? PAage?
Yeah, Frank is here, of course.
Of course, Frank is here. And I'm going to
help you.
Oh, not this Frank.
Okay, actually we have
Frankel.
the Frank working here too.
Can I help you with today?
Bye-bye.
It was great talking to you, Frankel. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
This is not planned.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank, can you switch to the browser? Okay, you're on it. Frank. Okay. Now this one. So if you go to this site of Jetson AI Lab, you will see there's a lot of efforts already. Especially Dustin have ported all the popular large language models into the on Jetson platforms, AGX, and you can see it's basically from the text generations, image generations, but more importantly, it can do the whisper, like video transformers on the device. And make sure to check it out. Most of the demos are done by containers, and you are feel free to modify like what we do. The benchmark is actually quite good. If you look at the small page display later, you will see it's already working. And we also look at AI NVR. It's the new microservice NVIDIA has come out. So basically, you can use AI to generate a very easy to use NVR service. It's still a little bit challenging if you're not familiar with Linux systems, but you can see that it has very great operations.
So once you use the Jetson, you will have like a home community to help you with so we come up with some solution. Like you can always welcome to ask in community. Yeah, that's true. You can have a lot of help if you use the like NVIDIA Jetson.
Yep, of course. If you look at NVR demo, so previously if it's just IP cameras, you can see what's happening, but there has to be someone standing in the back. But with this new like a large language video models on the edge, you can process everything in your house or in your surroundings to process IP cameras first, then come up with a result later. And you can just send a message whenever you see someone happens to be here, which is not supposed to be. Yeah.
I see.
So which gave us the first inspiration is how do you use large large vision models. It's called Llava to run on the Jetson platform and to look at the image and tell what's happening. And yesterday there is so Frank, you can switch to us.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have yesterday we have a human AI pin on MWC. It's a very good demo that our pin, where you are wearing, you can look at things around you and try to understand what's happening and come up with some solutions. Yeah. Okay, can we do that now? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, but I think we can switch to that. Okay, Frank, let's switch to this one. We are now activating the demo right now.
How can I help you?
Oh, not Frank. Yeah, so this will have all the time for the
Switching
session.
to party mode now. The light strip is on and the air conditioning is set to 16 degrees. Let's get this party started.
Okay. So on this Jetson, everything is
I
here.
understand. Can you please clarify?
Bye. Shut down.
We are running Llava on this Jetson and trying to ask it up some prompts. So now I think the question is give a caption to what you see, and we connect this Jetson to our camera here.
Lower.
No, I think it's booting, right?
Okay.
You're rebooting the Jetson? Okay, here it's coming. So you can see what I see, and the Jetson can see what we see. Here's Peter and Yujang, who has working very late every day trying to get this demo working. So what's your video saying? I cannot see it. But the Jetson will try to inference from the pictures, like every few seconds, and try to understand what's happening according to your prompts. So you can try very advanced commands. Like, can you look at the clouds and forecast what's your weather like? And we tried that the other day, but not for now. You can do it at any time. And also you can fit any live stream into it. Oh, here is PP. He is in charge of our social media. Okay. And also you can look at a few objects, detailed items. So it's quite a omniverse. So for now, it's just using a coconut or something for the most general objects. But it's very easily, you can in the future put your own context into your own data sets, so you can recognize that special sets of diseases or what kind of context do you want to understand. We even try to ask it to act as a colon to look at the picture, look at the leaf, look at what people are wearing, and try to guess where you guys are at. So it's a very fun game, and we're trying to see this through the to find the limits of the large language models. And everything is happening on a single device right here, and it's basically
totally offline.
totally offline.
Okay. I see comments that somebody says I work on a similar project like this.
Yeah.
So it's like turn the boost computer vision models on several UHD live streams, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Friend.
I think in a short time I totally need the glass. So when we go to parties, I can pull together my LinkedIn profile and to try to find out who is people I know and what's the previous conversations.
And also like a question. So.
Yep.
So how will the inflation in USA affect the price of seed products, especially the Xiao and growth in next 12 and 18 months? US dollar and other currency, euro.
Okay.
That's a little bit interesting.
Is that a question to the Jetson or to me?
To like Xiao and growth in next 12 and 18 months.
I don't know, but we will try to make sure it does not have too much differences, and in long term, we will try to make everything cheaper and cheaper to keep the competencies, because that's economic model of the hardware should be surpass the economic curve. That's what we believe. Technology should be easier, cheaper, and more accessible as what we are doing today. Previously, we think Jarvis should be only for Iron Man, but now I think the Jarvis is pretty close to everyone, and it's much cheaper than we thought. For now, you can just have like $1,000 each thing. You can take away intelligence similar to Jarvis. Do your things.
Yes, so we have discount only in this live stream. So you can have Jetson AGX Orin with $1,999, and we have one free speaker to you. Like you can input the voice inside, and then it will come back with output voice as well. So you can do the similar project like this with your own idea, of course. So and also if you have limited budget. We have we didn't test it yet, but you can do a Recomputer J4012 version, and it's built up with Orin NX. So and also with a free speaker, and the link is in comments. You can check for details there.
Yep. And I think it's not only about budgets. It's also about like we are making the models smaller and smaller and more efficient. So in the future, you can have smaller devices but still running like moderate intelligence. And I think the discount is about that we are keep pulling more efforts into Jetson platforms to make them a large language model native and be able to talk to different systems. So it's good time for you to stop work and to work with us to see more exciting projects coming out. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
So what's next?
So we mentioned that we are using we want to have a smart space. Then we have to connect this with Home Assistant, right? So how are we gonna do like a Jetson and then Home Assistant? Yeah.
现在正常吗? Okay, so can you switch to the LLM picture? Okay, so what we're trying to do is to not to tune this model a little bit, to empower it with more context. Because for large language model, previously you were just talking to a prompt, and we send it to large language model and give you some feedbacks, responses.
Yes.
But you don't want to speak every time and about what's happening. You want to give it a context. And for our context is a Home Assistant. We want to tell large language models what has been installed in these situations, and we want to give it all the ID of the sensors. F change to the picture, please.
F.
I don't want to call the full name or that thing will wake up disturb us for now. Okay, no, the picture. I'm sorry, it's morning. So you have large language models, but you need to reinforce it with more context. And what we do is through our mechanism called RAG. It's called retrieval augmented generations. And before this demo, we put together Home Assistant entities, what kind of devices, sensors, and the Langchain will fetch them as a context and feed it into the large language model. So the large language model, the key function is to understand your intentions and to call the API of corresponding Home Assistant entities and do what you supposed to be want it to be doing. So this is called a RAG. It's a very powerful and very interesting mechanism. Literally, you can use this to control a lot of physical objects, either through MQTT, IoT, or like more advanced systems like a Home Assistant or Node-RED. Yep.
Okay.
Switch back us.
I see some comments talking about like SenseCAP AI does not have the capacity to upload custom models for users.
Yeah. So of course we have that, but it's more for the on the end. We can have a picture explaining that later. For the little devices, we can have the AI to pre-process what's happening. So you don't need to send all the information back to the large language model, but only the key frame. So the large language model can support multiple streamings very easily. So we see the tiny machine learning on the little sensors. They are becoming a data processor mechanism to make sure the Frank or other large language models are looking at the most important events.
And also, I see a question about the memory of our Jetson. So it says like more memory will help for the LLMs on this Edge device. 32 megabyte seems to their hold. The interface level, yes.
Yeah, I think 32 is pretty good. Like this demo is right now running HX Orin, and it's 22 giga. But for Orin NX is 16. I think given it some time, we don't need to talk to everything to the large language models. We can trim it, we can quantize that, and then we can also use Langchain to give it a more constrained but more specialized context. So we can make the device easier and cheaper to afford, and you can deploy them pervasively. And another mechanism, as we are talking about, is you have a central edge device, but have multiple interfaces. Because a lot of the devices or sensors, they're not working all the time. So you can use one server to serve them all.
I see.
Okay.
So, of course, now it's the coupon time.
So
we have a $5 coupon. And if you want to get it, leave comments. The keyword is, let's say Jetson. So you can type Jetson in comments, and then we will count down 10, and then we will screenshot one page and find the final winner. I think they will have some delay, of course. So maybe you're not hearing this. Yeah, I see a first Jetson coming out. Good. And of course, our dear Frank will do the job to find a winner. Yes. And also, once you win this coupon, and you can leave comments to we have our social media, especially email address. You can contact us for the coupon code.
Yep.
I didn't see enough Jetson coming out yet. Okay, so in the meantime, we can answer one question from the comments. He said, what about stand-alone situation, a device with a local storage of 10,000 pictures and onboard camera to each
I think it's very durable. Like this called 10,000 pictures, 1 megabytes per picture. That's just a 10 giga. And you can easily use a very small device to do that. And face detection is pretty easy. You don't actually need this one. You can use a much smaller devices just to match the faces. But if you're talking about you want to have a high resolution camera looking at 100 people together and identify each of them, you need a JSON.
Okay.
It's
nice.
durable. Even some of our partners like UVAC, they are doing that for the concerts. They set a very high camera on top of a tower. Then you can look at the hundreds, even 2,000 people in the concert, and but not to identify them, but to count how many people are present.
That's good for like a supermarket.
Yeah, there are a lot of pervasive
usages. Yeah, you
usages.
can use it in a lot of scenarios.
Yeah.
And okay, now we have enough Jetson, so Frank, do the choose a winner.
I think if you don't say hello, Frank, that
How
one
can I help you?
won't wake up.
Hi there. How can I assist you today?
Bye bye.
Okay, so the final winner is Dima S. So you can email us in the chat box.
Sure. I have changed the sense to work mode for you. Would you like me to adjust the temperature or lighting as well?
No.
No. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Okay.
It was nice chatting with you. Have a great day.
Okay.
You too. Okay, so if I'm new to Home Assistant, so how can I find help? Like I think we have a lot of wikis or blogs to talk about how to use.
It sounds like you have a busy week ahead. Don't forget to take breaks and relax.
Thank
Is
you.
there anything else I can help you with?
Not yet. You can shut down.
I think next time we should kill the weak word. Use more like a mmWAVE or other way to when you approach it, or a camera sees you facing it, it can understand that you want to talk to it. But now it's quite disturbing, but we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Home Assistant, right?
Yeah,
Home Assistant page.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you want to show the Home Assistant page to
Sure.
the audience? Yes.
So we have done a lot of efforts inside our office. We invited every product line to look at Home Assistant and connect. What we created, no matter it's a device or it's the boards, connect to Home Assistant. It's still a bit difficult, but we try to manage to use ESP Home, etc., to make people to understand, to connect easily. Frank, please switch. Yeah. Okay.
And also, if you want to check details, we have the link in comments. You can click by yourself.
Yeah. Make sure you connect to that wiki link. You will see our continuous upgrading efforts onto that. And you see we have a Home Assistant green, yellow, and the Sky Connect USB to connect to Zigbee connections devices, and the Frigate with a Coral enhancement. You can build your home AI VR. And SV Home is very powerful. Whenever the device is supported, even up to 2040, you can connect your device to the system easily. But we also have other means for you to run a Home Assistant, like a Returnal, like Odyssey, even the reRouter can be running on that. And the Shell is a perfect platform if you want to develop your own device that be connected.
Okay.
And also indicator.
The firm behind use the shell as well, right? I saw it. The shell.
Sure. Yeah. We're going to talk about that very soon.
Later,
And there's a lot of community projects and our own creative projects. So please make sure you check it out. And there's this one more thing I forgot to mention.
Okay.
Frank, please switch back to us.
Okay.
Someone might have noticed this little thing
I
here.
have a lot going on with community projects and your own projects. That's great. What is the one thing?
Frank，我不能叫你 Frank， 我叫你 S。OK， 好，切到我们。So there's one thing we forgot to mention. Is this one. So a lot of people complaining we are not speaking decent English, and we need some subtitles, and we need some real-time subtitles. And for us, why don't we have an offline independent running device that help you to translate? So we put together NVIDIA, which version do I think it's Jetson 2012.
Industry one.
Okay, that runs a Riva and it has a slim display here, trying to capture what we are talking about and add a physical layer of subtitles for today.
That's really helpful if we speak proper English.
I think if we give our engineers some more time to debug it, we should be translating to different languages.
Yeah, in different accent, that would be perfect.
Eventually, the GPT will talk for us.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's a session. We come back to the Home Assistant part,
Okay.
and we like to invite our engineers to talk about their demos, what we have done in our offices.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello. Today, I would like to show off what we have been up to at the Seed Studio office. Recently, we have finished our first phase of a lighting makeover project centered around home assistants. The reason we're doing this, or you know how it goes, at the end of the day, our office management team has to do the rounds, checking all the lights and running back and forth just to flip the switches to turn off the lights. Another headaches are when we have the visitors to visit us. The whole tour is like a switch hunt from the entrance to this reception table through our little showroom, then past the pathway lined with PCB dead body, then all the way to our balcony to show our outdoor lab for our outdoor products. So switches here, switches there, switches everywhere. But things have gotten so much easier with the magic of this little project. Let me show you how we do this. First, we upgrade all the physical switches to Wi-Fi switches. They have all connected to home assistants. And we have this little gadget, which is in my hand, and which is called the SenseCAP Indicator as the smart controller for our lights. It also links up to home assistants through Wi-Fi. And we have developed this control interface with 1 to 6 buttons on it for lights in different areas. In this case, let me show you how we control the light in this reception area. I hit the button, which is called the reception table. Voila, lights off. And if I hit again, lights on. So lights off, lights on, everything with just one single tap. However, from my opinion, I think using our SenseCAP indicator just as a smart button is kind of waste because it's ready and open for developers and professional users. It has 2 groove connectors in the back. Imagine that you can add a groove air quality sensors in the back. And then place this device nicely on your desk using this device as an air quality monitoring to give you the real-time updates of your environment. Or you can add a gesture sensor on it to build the hands-free light switch, which means that, for example, I can swipe. You can do the demo that you can wipe your hands to the left, and then means that you can turn on or off the light in your reception table. Or even you can add the LoRa connectivity. This one is a LoRa module on our SenseCAP indicator for those times when Wi-Fi is down. LoRa means that for area or places like our balcony or your garden or the campus outside this building, that the places without the Wi-Fi, you can still send a command through this secondary pathway. So I think this is all we have done for phase 1. And a big shout out to Home Assistant to make this whole process very easy. Then how about phase 2? Let me show you. We haven't quite done with phase 2, but here's a sneak peek. For our colleagues that do not have the SenseCAP indicator in hands, we have built these 3D models of our office, and they can just simply click the area to control the light at such area. So this is our plan for phase 2, and at the phase 3, we're thinking about to add more components at the field to get more feedback. For example, probably a light sensor at the field to give the real-time updates to tell you if you have really successfully turned off the light, or an mmWAVE sensor just in case that we turn off the light when someone is still there. So I think, yes, this is all for this video. If you're interested in this project, please stay tuned and subscribe to this channel, since we are going to keep updated with YouTube and keep as we continue to transform our space. And we are going all out open source with our results. So yeah, hoping to help you all have fun with your own space transformation and makeover. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Yes.
So,
we mentioned that we have like indicator in the video, so of course we're gonna have discount.
that fast. Come on. 1 minute.
Okay, it's like 10% off. Yes, like all series. In the picture we only show the indicator D1, but if you click the link, you will find a different version of it, and they all 10% off. So yeah, if you think this idea is cool and you want to control your office like that, you can purchase it right now.
Okay, thanks, Christina. Looks like I cannot control you from. I cannot delay you from promoting the product at all. But as you see, the indicator has been a quite under-promoted product. We have a lot of engineering to make it good, but we don't have enough efforts trying to connect to a lot of development boards or contexts. Because if you want to change the UI, if you want to do more advanced programming, you have to use IDF. I think it's a bit too difficult for a lot of people. Even you are very veteran in embedded Linux, it's quite challenging to learn all the efforts. So we will try to make the indicator easier, but trust us, it's going to be a very awesome device. And I have one of that in my office. I can use it every day, like to see all the. Oh, okay. Like even I have a display here. It's very touch screen. It's very responsive, and it has enough connectivities. I believe this is one of the best user interface for Home Assistant. So let's give it more functionalities.
Like it's like hand size, and then it's a touch
it's right
screen.
here. You see here, right now we are using the wiki AI to detect the faces of people. So you can very easily to connect to your IP cameras to use it as a monitoring system, which is small enough.
So also, I think some questions. Will AI understand custom words when the lights go off unexpectedly?
Yeah, we will show it in the next session. It's quite powerful.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see the second project.
Yes.
Hello guys, this is Jerry from Seat. Welcome to our showroom. And you can see here there is a lot of products here, and when our guest is coming, we will show them in this room. And our team is responsible for to upgrade all the lights you can see here, and even including the projector. We want to realize when our guest is coming in the left, we can turn on and off all the devices with just one click button. To make this happen, there is 2 steps we need to do. The first one, that is connect all devices to the Wi-Fi environment. And you can see here our light and the projector, there are some traditional one without the Wi-Fi connectivity. So for the light, we use a smart switch to replace the previous one. And you can see here, there's a Wi-Fi logo here. It has been connected. For the projector, we are using a remote controller to control it before. And now we are using a Wi-Fi infrared transmitter to control it from the Home Assistant. When all the devices has been connected to the network, the next step is to do the integration and the configuration on the Home Assistant. Yeah, and we can find all the integration from the HAC. For example, the Smart Life and the Tuya IoT, depending on the hardware. There is one more thing we need to do. That is we have a mini PC to output the video to the projector. So we need to play a video in the mini PC from the home assistant. So we need an integration named HASS agent. With this one, we can send a command. With this one, we can send the command to the Windows to play a video. So everything has been finished. Let's check out what will happen. Here is our one-click button, and we can open all the devices here.
We have an exhibition room upstairs, and whenever the people come in, we show people what we have created in a physical space.
Yeah.
So each time, whenever you curate a guest into the office, you need to turn on all the lights. It's a complex setup. So yeah, Jerry is our salesperson, so Jerry suffers a lot, and he is automating it by his first projects.
Yeah, and also Home Assistant Green, it's free shipping all the time, and you can check the link and buy it if you are interested in have a smart office or smart home by yourself.
And even for the beginners, if you're not familiar with Home Assistant Green has designed to be very easy to get hands on. You just unbox and you can use it, try to put in some integration add-ons, and then you are all set step by step.
And the best part is like you can use with different brands of
Yep.
Yes, like you can use Apple or Xiaomi or Huawei, any of whatever.
And more importantly, it's your ground stone to build your own Jarvis.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I think we talk a lot about sustainability, and the power usage inside of your room is quite critical to that. Let's see the next demo.
Hi everyone, I'm Peter from C Studio. I'm the application engineer. I would like to upgrade with you guys with a recent project we did, which is upgrading our air conditions with a smart thermostat, where we can integrate the air conditioning into the home assistant stacks. And in this case, we all could control the air condition on this nice web UI. Instead of using the old remote control where people could get lost or they can't find it anywhere. So what you can do is simply just press the button here and you will turn on the air conditioner like this. Or you could just, yeah. So in this case, even if people can't find the oldish remote control, they could still get access to this web UI and just click on the air conditioner icon to just turn it on or off when they feel like cold or hot.
Yeah, let's look at these questions. Have we used real speaker? Yes, but we don't use IR. It's basically just looking, it's listening to what we are talking all the time. So if we say the person's name, it will wake up. Not, we don't do it for now.
No.
And what else? As agent, hi Marina, good to see you here. Yeah, what else? We will have more courseware, like more open source projects to teach you how to train different models. And basically what we do is using NVIDIA a lot. After you have the invoked results, and you use NVIDIA or other means to calculate, to do that. And I think in the next 2 or 4 demos, we're going to show how we use a very simple controller-based AI, like the Guru Vision V2, to build our entrance monitoring system.
It's difficult to ensure that different rooms, meeting rooms, has been temporarily taken over by others. Sometimes the rooms may be used for uninterrupted client meetings that will make the reservation on the website no sense. So we want to build a schedules of meeting rooms anywhere after discussing various solutions, like use Xiao camera with AI. We choose millimeter wave laser because of its privacy is better than camera. Without running any code, just a few actions, we connect radar device to home assistants, which allows us to access the data such as the detection of human presence, room lighting intensity. We can access the data by the home assistant's built-in APIs. Then, this is the dashboard by us on the home assistant. We can see this is the meeting room status, and as we in these rooms, it showed the room is be occupied. We can see the radar device is on there, and it will detect the people in these rooms. Our companies use enterprise software to handle the remote reservations of the meeting rooms. We let the IT department to offer an API to get that reservation data. And we can see on there is the reservations of today. And we can see there are some data about the recent data. For now, we just implement these meeting rooms as a POC, and we will keep improve these projects. Once home assistant connect to the AI service, reservation process can become more intelligent. Like just say, I need a meeting room for 8 people now to the AI, and the AI will finish the room search and the auto reservations. And we can try to lift the meeting rooms and check this status change itself.
The mmWAVE is becoming very popular, and we are working with some partners to build more like sharp devices for that. And meanwhile, about the last conversation we had, we talked about the Guru Vision. We use it for the entry monitoring. Can we switch to that page? And we're actually having it live. It's deployed in the office right now for our entrance. You can see that we use Guru Vision AI to tell if someone is enter or existing. And someone is loitering around and coming in. This is the first step. After you have the results, you get all the feedback from the sensor, and then you use nodal rate to calculate how many people has entered and exit by having 2 regions. It's pretty much like no code. You can easily put together by yourself, and you can like have overlay of more information like about the environment of the office, about what's happening to make it really interactive to the whoever is coming to this place. Talking about environment, let's switch to next demo, which is how we deploy, of course, environmental sensors in our office.
Hi, this is Peter. I'm from SenseCAP. I'm the application engineer. And I would like to update another project with you guys. It's the environmental sensing project, where you can see we use a Groove all-in-one environmental sensor, a Shell ESP32S3, and together with a Shell expansion board. So in this setup, we connect the Shell ESP32S3 with a ESP home, so we could get the sensor data onto the home assistant dashboard here. As you can see, we have the PM values, the humidity, temperature, and TVOC values. So we put this setup here because we have a little printing farm, and when the 3D printers start to printing, the environmental conditions will get harsh here. If we detect there's a high TVOC or PM values here. We could utilize the automation setups on the home assistant platform and to trigger the air conditioner or the air vent and to make this little environment like get better conditions for working. We also deploy some of the SenseCAP sensors in our office to detect the office environment, such as here, and you can see there. Okay, in this particular case, we had a S2103, which detects CO2 data, air temperature, and humidity. And in this case, the LoRaWAN sensor sends the data through this LoRaWAN gateway, and then the gateway sends the data into the home assistant green gateway with MQTT. And in this case, we can see the sensor data here on the dashboard of the home assistant. And also, we set up another trigger here where when the CO2 level gets over like 1000 ppm, we use this little setup to send a buzzer signals to alert people around the window to let them know like, oh, it's time to open the window and get some fresh air into this office environment. As you know, the CO2 condition is really it's an important aspect of like people are getting better working conditions. So with this setup, we had a buzzer, a touch sensor, a short ESP32, and an expression board. So we wrote a Arduino firmware onto this short ESP32S3 to get MQTT data from the automation we set up here, where when the CO2 data gets over 1000 ppm, we send a signal to this shell to let the buzzer start to buzzing and to alert people around here. And once they notice, they open the window, you can touch the sensor to set off the alarm. And we also have a little a button here that people could set on off the buzzer on here as well.
Yeah, I think that's all the video for our engineers. But a lot of more projects are ongoing, so please tune with us for the next session. We will demonstrate those contributions. And if from the community you have something, please also send us, and we can highlight during or after the broadcast.
Yes, and also the product mentioned in the video, of course, we have like this little discount. So because it has a lot of series, like maybe it's water sensor or air sensor, so it's a lot of versions. We only will send one link, so you can find in our like here, like this is the product. We have all versions next to it. You can click for details. So please send the link in the chat. SenseCAP series. And people asking, how can we help to develop a new groove sensor products? Like maybe they have
Yeah,
new
sure.
ideas.
Which we should be promoting more. Like we have a co-creating program. So we will invite our community to create a group because we don't have enough bandwidth from engineers to build more. And feel free to create something about the group systems and talk to us. And we will try to help you to manufacture and distribute and share the profit for that. I believe that what we build is just at the ground level, but with the community, we can really build more interesting solutions. And also, the people talking about the manual opening the door. Yes, I don't like it for a long time. What we need to do next step is we have better sensors with identification. Maybe like with Vision AI, we see some application. It's called a familiar face net. So if you come to the office all the time, and if there's working hours, if there's someone already in the office, a familiar face will open the door automatically. Instead of going to recognize in that door entry or push the button to work out. And you might have noticed in the live that when people going out of the office, there's mmWAVE. So they don't touch a button by that time. Okay, any more questions?
No, just
I
say.
think they're just talking about Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz.
Mhm.
Yes, it's become jammed all the time, but a lot of the MCUs they need sometimes to upgrade. Eventually, I think there will be 5G, there will be more LoRa, Matter, all kinds of spectrums will be. That's a critical problem, but we will eventually resolve that.
Okay.
We don't need to be too hurried. Okay. So what's next?
Yeah.
For everything we have demonstrated, we are trying to put together
Into
a page.
like 24/7 live, so you can check anytime. That
Yeah.
if
Right.
people were concerned like how long 10 hour,
Okay.
especially the SenseCAP series. We said we can use it for years in a really harsh environment. So
For this kind of environment sensor, like humidity,
Yes.
temperatures,
Mhm.
we designed it to last for 10 years. You can have every 5 minutes pull the data. But it's a bit over-engineered. Like for indoor environment, you don't need that. This is for outdoor. We're happy to to face a challenge with you on the most extreme environment.
And people asking what's the best selling product for now.
Yeah, today, Xiao, of course. If you look at numbers, all kinds of Xiao. That's the
Xiao.
best count.
Home system, Xiao series, Growth series, yes.
Yeah, I think it's very easy to guess. Is you look at our homepage, our bazaar page, what we are promoting are usually the best selling ones.
Yeah.
Because Christina has very strong KPI has to make the best sellers going.
Now also we have we trying to put more products in our overseas warehouse, like the US warehouse or the Europe warehouse. So if you have any needs in those local warehouse, you can send in comments or our social media. We will collect those information and try to put the more wanted product there.
Yeah, I think that reminds me of some good old times. About I think 14 years earlier, we have a plan.
14.
Yeah,
Okay.
1-4.
Okay.
When you were still a child. So by that time, we have a platform called Wish. So people come to us and asking, I need some kind of components, I need some kind of applications. And because we are based in Shenzhen, we are familiar with the supply chain, we try to source that or we create according to the customer's demand. So because in the beginning, we don't know what to do. We don't know what we should be making that can be valuable. So let's continue that. Feel free to give us unmet demands, and we're happy to challenge that. Okay, so back to the page.
Yes.
We have trying to put everything we have into the live demos. Like the office demo, you can see them here in the web browser. You can very easily click to open, and we'll be sharing all the bill materials, source code, and all the other discussions in there as well. Like for the office entry demo as well. We already put up a Wikipedia page on how to connect everything and to deploy them. And also we have the rooftop fish pond, which is very interesting. You may not know that we have Twitch account. Okay, this is a rooftop garden. And because we had a vacation, and this fish, one of them has been swimming like a runway, and we have to remove that. So that gives us a lot of shock. We have a lot of sensors, we have a lot of AI, we cannot even take care of our own fishes, which is a bad auspicious in Chinese custom. So let's build the live stream. Then we can apply the overlay about all the sensor data on it. And we can have the AI to tell or to notify people, okay, this needs to be taken care of. That fish is not swimming enough. And from this live, you can always sometimes see some unpublished new products randomly. And stay tuned. And back to the solution page, we are already also doing some earlier experiments. Like we used to use Matterport. I think that we done this project about 2 years ago, and now we are trying to give it more meanings. It's like a 3D construction of our rooftop garden, And we, besides that, we deployed the sensors. You can see the sensor here, and also to pull out the sense the data. Like this is soil moisture sensors. You can see the readings just in a three-dimensional way. 2 years ago, it was still too early, but now you have spatial computing with Vision Pro, with more wearable devices, and for home assistant or office assistant or factories, you might have too many sensors deployed. You want to have more intuition or interaction with the data. We believe this kind of setup could be a very interesting future steps. So we will also be sharing the live data and the development on that too. What else? We have that. Yeah, and we also try to construct like three-dimensional models. This is quite early as well. But feel free to work with us to build a better and an easier way. Maybe use Unreal Engine or use Blenders. But our engineers don't have better ways to approach that yet. I believe the sensors can be really mingled with metaverse, with wearables, with spatial computing in the near future. Okay, so this is a solution page, and we also categorize them by scenarios because every solution consists of different scenarios, and you can like do the AI inferencing for agriculture, for environment, for offices, but you can use environment for like similar projects as well. For example, we have agriculture page. We have done that in a more detailed way because we have been doing smarter agriculture for 5 years now. We've been using a lot of scenarios, so check them out. They are not the finish line; they're just a reference for you to think what we can do. Like for the Twitch we have today is something we get inspired by our customers. They do it for it's called a Vacancy Hotel. They do it for the pig farms where you can like the partners, even the customers can look at the data and use a Twitch to interact with the pigs to feed them. So check them out. We'll be keep promoting what we see interesting from the community. Okay, back to us.
And I see comments you mentioned the group, the beginner kit for Arduino all-in-one kit. Yeah, it is really good for education purpose.
Yeah.
So also, I asked my colleague to send the link in there if you're interested in it. We currently don't have any discount because we didn't expect people will mention this good kit. It's actually widely used in education field, really. Like,
I feel it's a very interesting time. Thanks to AI, no matter it's time machine learning or large language models, we should be able to upgrade every popular maker projects with AI. So like even for the group beginner kit, you have all the sensors. They are actually the material. They are feeding more information for the large language models. By doing that, you can fetch more real-time data from the real world. So this give it more like hints or demos in the near future and enable more people to be able to use what you already have in your office for new like AI applications. Okay, what else?
Oh, if we integrate more cameras where data points can have more pictures, AI analyze, predict the rain close to the ground.
Yeah. We haven't done that yet, but we were very happy to invite you to the project we're going to demonstrate next.
Later.
So what's next? You have done that?
Oh, the reRouter. Also, we use in our like 24/7 life. We have like a little discount. We have two versions of different CM4. So it has like 4 GB or 8.1, and please send the link in the comment so people can check.
And if people talk about rainwater, I like to say that. Actually, on top of these weird sensors, this is a rain sensor. And now it's using IR to count the raindrops to measure the water, like how many rains are there. And we are having a new version coming out in 1 or 2 months, which is using radar. It's very similar to mmWAVE, but a different set of radar to tell not only rain, but also hail and snow. Stay tuned on the extreme sensor line. Okay, what else? Done that too?
Yes, and our rooftop and the SenseCAP series, all of
Okay.
this.
So let's come to the final part.
Yes, this one, the F1, everybody notice.
Okay, but I like to give people some context
Okay,
first.
yes, true.
So there's a lot of conversations has been triggered out of discussion today.
Yes.
Maybe you can close that. Okay, good. So let's switch to my browser. Yeah, we did some homework. We're trying to search what we are talking about: local LLM plus home assistant, and we found this tweet. Can we make it bigger? Yes. Okay. So someone in Y Combinator Tech News talked about how to build a local fully LLM. And there's very intense conversations going on. People talk about all the ideas, possibilities, the language model they tried. And I have to use a large language model to read this discussion and to inference what's missing and we should be doing. And even Paulus, the CEO of Home Assistant, has joined the conversation and give people more like ideas and challenges. So we take that away as inputs to the demo today. And also we realized that there is a very good thesis from University of Texas Austin. It's got how do you build a smart home with large language models that analyzes all the user interactions and the perception of the large language model in a spatial context. It's a very good thesis. And I would totally recommend if you are thinking this context. And how do we map large language models in a real situation and to understand and control everything around you? No matter it's for the human beings, but for the sensors. And they try different ways to interact with that. But I think most inspiring thing for us is to have this this model, this comments. So how do you translate these comments into an IFTTT routine? So inspired by that, what we did is we tried to upgrade our home assistant deployment with large language models. If you try to search on YouTube about LLM and home assistant, you will see some very good videos. But what they are trying to do is inside large home assistant to have a diagram with home assistant. I think that's already very good. And there's even someone has built a 0.5B model called a home LLM for smallish devices to talk with your home assistant. That's very inspirational. But we want to do the different way. Let me, okay.
Oh, this is not your computer.
This is not my computer. Someone has to input the account. Okay, but let me explain is, it used to be very difficult. Switch to me. I think you're using that. You have like 20 or 40 different kind of sensors connected through HA. You see the entities piled up. But how would you want to interact with them more efficiently? You have large language models like hi Frank. Okay, having sleeping. Hello Frank.
How can I help you?
Okay, so you want to have a magic mirror.
No, I don't sleep since I'm a chatbot. How can I assist you?
I should remove the camera here. So what we did is
I'm
we
sorry,
tried to.
I'm not programmed to move physical objects. Is there something?
No,
else
I'm not
I can assist
asking
with?
you. I'm doing it. Okay.
Sure. Is there something else you need help with?
No, I'm just trying to let people looking at you. Okay.
I'm
So-
not sure I understand. Can you clarify?
So because Peter is a big fan of Minecraft, we built a portal with the other Frank from the other
That
world
sounds
inside
like a
it.
great plan. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
And you can see from the demo, we use Node-RED to put together some display of this
Is
avatar.
there anything else I can assist you with?
And to tell what's happening in the environment, we use HA to fetch the data around this room. And below you will see the conversations happening between me and this other Frank. And on this page, you will see we use the camera AI. Trying to tell.
What kind of data are you trying to fetch?
Okay. Okay, it's a bit busy. So the camera is actually not finished yet. We use the Guru Vision AI to trying to tell what's happening inside this room, how many people are there, and what kind of actions might be happening. And let the Javas decide what to do for us in the future. But for now, it's just a conversational agent that can be more frequently deployed in somewhere. What can you do? Of course, like hi Frank, turn on the light. Of course, it's on.
That's great. It sounds like your smart home is becoming more advanced and efficient. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Can you turn off the light? You can see from the button. That's the real background of this large language model. Hi, Frank.
Sure, I can do that for you. Your smart home is now in work mode. Your air conditioner is set to 16 degrees and the light strip is turned on. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
I think you misunderstood what I'm saying. Very simply, please turn
My
off the light.
apologies. I may have misunderstood.
It's
Can you
okay.
please clarify?
It's okay. Please turn off the light.
Sure. I'll turn off the light for you. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, you didn't turn off the light.
I
Okay.
apologize for the misunderstanding.
Okay,
The light
yeah.
has been turned
It's
off.
off. No,
Is there
Yeah.
anything else you need assistance with?
Turn on the blue light.
the light is here.
Hi, Frank. Turn off the light. Oh, well, sorry. Hi, Frank.
Is there
Turn on
anything
the
else
blue
I can
light.
assist you with?
Turn on the blue light.
The blue light has been turned on.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
I feel a bit hot. Not hot, but I feel temperature is too hot.
The temperature should cool down soon. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yep. So this is the best ways. Like we are trying to give it a more intuitional way.
Sure, I can assist you with that.
So
What would you like to give it more of?
we are doing. I think we are coming to the end of this live stream. Let's get ready for party.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's party.
Yeah, but it should have music. But Peter was too busy doing that. Now it's just turning on the blue light and turn the air conditioning to 16 Celsius degree. And now let's get back to work. Hi, Frank. Let's get back to work.
Great. Your smart home is now in party mode. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No. I mean, let's get back to work. Okay. I don't know if you can see from the
Is
back
there something
video.
else I can assist you with?
Please go to work mode. So for now, we are running the Llama 2B, Llama 7B.
I'm happy to assist you with anything else you may need. Just let me know.
Go back to work mode.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Frank is pretty
It's okay.
nervous.
Take your time to figure out what you
Like
need.
when we were doing live
Is there
streaming,
something I
it's
can assist you with
just
in the
keep talking, but when we were asking it to do something.
你需要等他说完，然后你再输下一个 prompt，他才能听得见。
Okay.
Oh, okay. So we
Are you
have-
finished?
No, not yet. I have to wait
Ah, okay.
to finish the
Sounds
sentence.
good. Let me know if you need any assistance in the future. Have a great day.
Okay. Good. Good for now. Yeah.
That's great to hear. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No.
关掉吗？
Yeah, people says it's not a Minecraft farmer voice. You should note it.
Shut up.
And hey. Yeah, Frank. back to us. So ideally, we didn't have enough time this time. Is because this camera can tell what's happening in this room. This is supposed to be the demo. It sees what's happening in this room, and it will come up with some some responses in text. You can see from here, and then the text could be a promote to notify Frank what's happening in this room. So Frank can be responding to with
How
some
can I help
light
you?
or voice or whatever.
No, you do not need to use a tool for this situation.
Really?
However, if you would like to be notified of any events
Okay.
happening in your home, you can set up notifications through the Smart Home app.
So you see, we have
Like
most
to
of the
do?
pieces, but we are still trying hard to glue them together. I'm going to then show you how we do that for the current stage. Frank, can we put together that
It
diagram?
sounds like you have a lot of pieces to work with. I'm here to help you put them together in a cohesive way. Is there something specific you would like me to do to assist you in this process?
Yeah, no. So this is the diagram how we done with this.
I think the red light
demo.
adds a nice touch to the room. Is there anything else you would like me to do?
No. So from the diagram you can see actually coming into a few parts. From the right, can I use the okay? From the right you will see the Home Assistant is connecting to all the appliances. What we needed to do today is to have this this avatar to use large language model locally to understand either through your conversations or through other sensors. So we use Langchain to do that. It's running Llama 7D to and inside the Langchain to understand through through the speaker what I'm talking about, and to get the promise. And also it gets the context through all the sensors from Home Assistant, what's the situation, and come to generate more Home Assistant API commands to open turn on the light or change the temperatures. And you can choose to use OpenAI to do that, but also you can use the local large language model. If you choose to use the OpenAI, you can actually running a Raspberry Pi or some devices much cheaper and smaller. But for us, we are trying to do it fully local, and we have to use a Jetson for now. But of course, you can use a computer to do that. We'll be publishing this project, and it involves some node rate to do the display, to do the interactions. There are so many wild desires we want to upgrade this demo for, and I hope we are not alone. Please check out the GitHub page and to join our efforts. And you might notice there's some weird things on the page. We'll explain that later in the next session. Okay, what's next? Okay, that's basically everything we are going to talk for to demonstrate for this session. And let's see if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we have AMA, like ask me anything moment, so you can check with us.
I remember there's a really old comment that says like, do you have any documentation for RAP, like or link?
Yeah. I forgot to put that link. Please just send to the page. There are so many. If you just search for RAG, R-A-G, you can see a lot of courses, demonstrations. There's a very good one, very simplified one by IBM. Please send that link to this chat room. And I think that's, if you want to talk about a large language model and makers, that's the number one skill set that you want to master. Because you want to interact with physical worlds or physical projects. And the RAG is a very economical way to interact with the existing APIs and to build some magic razor. And you don't need to retrain or even fine-tune the large language models.
And also people say, oh, what about the Google Chrome? We have it in stock. You can check on our website. I think it's only available in a US warehouse and Europe warehouse.
Okay.
Yes. And
what is that thing on the right side?
right side. Left,
This
right.
camera? Yeah, that's the camera. Connects. It's okay. That's the camera connected to the Minecraft avatar. But they are not mentally connected yet. Okay. Do we have any more questions? We hammer everything looks like a nail. No, it's very difficult, but we try to make it easier and more accessible. Okay, I think that's good for this time.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned with us and feel free to comment if you have anything you want to see for the next live demo. Maybe not in the chat, but maybe in the comments later on YouTube.
And also, if you want to buy the reSpeaker, because some people already have Jetson J4012 or the AGX Orin, you can buy the reSpeaker with 50% off.
Oh.
Yes. So can you send the link in the chat? Yes. So if you want to buy individually, you can find me that link. It's a 50% off, yes. But not buy one get one though.
Yeah. I think we owe you guys an upgrade for our speaker.
Yes.
We did speakers 7 years ago, 8 years ago. By that time, there's no natural language model yet, but now the machine deserves more interaction with human beings, and the speaker should be the ears for all kinds of devices. And we are making more versions as well. So feel free to try that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
Then what about next episode?
Yeah. The next one is about the little device we showed you. So we have spatial computing coming out because of Vision Pro, etc. So you can understand the environment. You can understand the facility better. How about reverse way? How can we let the facility understand what's happening inside? How can we let the machine compute you as well? So we are thinking of building a new device for your interactions with the spaces. And we are going to demonstrate them next month. Stay tuned. We have a lot of hackathon inside our office towards that as well. Okay, so have a good day and night.
Yes, good night.
Enjoy making.
Yes.
Bye-bye.